Greetings, brothers and sisters. Today we're going to talk about broken vows, broken lives, the spiritual consequences of infidelity. See, people don't, uh, in life we deal, with people, they make promises, not only to each other, but they also make promises to God. And that's not a good thing. You see what I'm saying? Committing adultery is a bad thing to God in so many ways. And a lot of people don't understand how serious that is to the Most High God. A lot of stuff that they are going through right now in their daily lives, in their health, in their finances, in their relationship, all that is a direct effect of them being unfaithful, breaking vows, breaking their promises in their relationships and stuff like that. The reason that adultery is a bad thing to the Most High God, because the Most High God describes that as being unclean, to defile, the marriage bed, the marriage vows. When you go out there and cheat, you see what I'm saying? You might as well have brought somebody right into the bed with you and your wife, you see what I'm saying, or your husband, because that's defiling the bed. You see what I'm saying? It also, if you go out there and you do that, you also defile the child. Say you go out there and this woman is married and she go out there and get pregnant by another man. Not only has she defiled her marriage bed, but she has also defiled her child. She has put curses on her own child without even knowing it. See, that's why you see so many things happening in the world with children born with various type of things. Not all the time, but they born with autism. They're born with STDs. You see what I'm saying? Later on in life, they get out to gangs, they get into drugs, and they just don't have no blessings out here in these streets. A lot of times, that's a direct cause of infidelity, adultery, breaking, the marriage vows and not being faithful. This is a lot more serious than a lot of people think that it is. They think that when they do this type of stuff, that no one sees them. Maybe your husband don't see you. Maybe your wife don't see you. Maybe your friends don't see, your parents don't see. Maybe no one sees you but you and the person that you are committing this act with. But rest assured, there is somebody that sees what you're doing, and that's the Most High God. And you are deeply fooling yourself if you think the Most High God is pleased with what you are doing. You are deeply fooling yourself if you think that you're not going to pay for that. See, some people think that they got away with it. You got people out here that have been committing adultery or cheating in relationships for years on the person that they're with. You got females going to work, having sex with their bosses. You see what I'm saying? Every day, and then going home to their husbands like they ain't did nothing. You got guys that go to work and they do the same thing, cheating for years with somebody at work, and then go home and act like that they ain't did nothing and think that they're not paying for that. But really, they are paying for that because there's all type of stuff that's happening in their relationships that people that are not spiritually discerned does not equate that to their sin, but it is. Because you can't say that you believe in God but don't believe in His Word. His Word says that you will reap what you sow. So if you out there, just think about this. If you in a marriage and you love the person that you're with, but you think that it's okay to go out there, because you bored in the sex room, you want to go out there and try somebody else, and you think that's not going to happen on you, that same thing's going to happen on you. The Most High going to make sure that that person let you know how it feels to do something like that. And even if you don't care about that person, their relationship might end because they found out what you're doing, or you might just feel like that it's time to leave them. But the person that you get into the relationship with is going to do you the same way that you did that person.